Yes, let's do it. How's it going? I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning into Multicasking. Jean, today we have a new style of whiskey. I know that because it says it right here. And you just told me.
New style.
Keeper's Heart.
What?
How's that go?
Nothing. Doing a little Beastie Boys.
Do it. How's it go?
It's the new style.
Okay, there we go.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And I don't know the rest.
Okay. So full disclosure, Jean.
Yeah.
We do this whiskey show because we like hanging out with them, right? We don't do it for views and SEO scores, because if we did that, we would review whiskey when it's hot and fresh and on the market, not buy it and wait 6 months to a year later to review it.
That's our style.
Like this.
It's not the new style.
Keeper's Heart, Irish and American, 43% is the ABV, 86 is proof. This is an Irish whiskey blended with an American Rye Whiskey to combine unique qualities of Irish grain and single pot still whiskeys with the American Rye Whiskey. So there we were, Jean, you and me.
Tell me about it.
We were in a liquor store shopping, I think, for a Glenmorangie Tale of whiskey. And we meet the...
Oh, that's right. Now I remember. And
we meet these guys. And said it's O'Shaughnessy's and somebody else in Minnesota built a new $4 million...
don't you know?
$4 million distillery. And they said, but they're actually from Wichita. They're from here in town. I'm like, really? Then why did they build a distillery here instead of Minnesota? I don't know. So anyway, they gave us a card. We had a whole plan for them to come here and we were to try their whiskey, and then I lost the card.
Huh.
What you get on the nose there, Jean Marie?
Well, do you know what the percentage of rye to Irish is?
I used to. I want to say it's like 60 ride to 40.
Does it
I
say
don't remember.
on there anywhere?
It doesn't. It did.
What about this? What does that say?
That's maybe. Yes, I do know. Thank you for asking, Jean.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's amazing. I should read more of these more often. So this is 43% of a 4-year-old Irish grain whiskey, 43% of a 4-year-old Irish pot still whiskey, and 43. No, those are wrong percentage. They're all the same ABVs. That's the ABV.
Oh.
So I don't know the percentage, but this is a 4-year-old Irish single grain, a 4-year-old Irish pot still, and a 4-year-old rye. But we don't know. I think it gives notes on here. Interesting.
Huh.
But I don't know the percentage of the thing. What are you getting on the notes?
Well, I was just thinking that this has to be a low rye, in my opinion. I'm not getting a lot of the rye notes. I do get more of the Irish, but I get a little cherry on it too. But I get a heavy vanilla and a little bit of cherry.
I'm having a unique nose experience here. It's like I'm nosing 2 whiskeys at the same time.
It's kind of strange.
Interesting.
In a pleasant way.
I'm getting rye.
You do.
Distinctively, and I'm also getting like the single malt distinctively. It's like I'm smelling 2 different things. It's like I have 2 glasses up to 2 different nostrils at the same time. It's unique.
Let me see about it.
Yeah.
Let me just see about it.
Why don't you have a see about it, Jane?
I'm gonna have to see about it.
I'm getting the vanilla. I'm getting the cherry note that you're getting. There's also, it comes off a higher ABV than what it is.
Ooh, I get a little bit of earthiness.
Grass.
I mostly get the ginger, vanilla, and cherry. Maybe a little bit of tangerine.
I get a hint of the clove of a rye, no dill, and spearmint of a rye.
I'm going in.
How's it going? But I can easily pick out the single grain Irish in this. It's unique. I like the nose is more interesting than it was on the uncorking.
Huh. I don't get the rye on the palate. I do get like a sour note, some kind of a Sour Patch note. The vanilla and ginger. So, I mean, the Irish comes through, but it's like a sour Irish.
Yeah?
Sour vanilla something.
I get the rye. For me, blind, I'm thinking that you mix this yourself with 2 whiskeys, and I get like the Axe and the Oak rye out of Colorado. With, I wonder what the American, surely the American, I bet the American rye, they all come from Kentucky, right? When they're going to blend something. Does it say where it's distilled out on here? It doesn't.
I don't even.
Produced by the O'Shaughnessy's Distilling Company of Minneapolis. Does not say where it's bottled or distilled at. So they have a brand new $4 million distillery But they're not producing anything. That this is all source stuff.
It's got like a Pop Roxy note to it. It's got, you know, just kind of jumping around. It's a stingy pepper instead of a tasty pepper.
Okay.
Oh.
So anyway, I would guess you blended this with Compass Box, Orchard House, and the Axe and the Oak Rye. These are the two distinctive notes I'm getting out of this. The only Irish note I'm getting is the smoothness of their vanilla. And I think of most Irish is actually kind of smooth. Is that it's triple distilled? Water do anything?
A little bit. The water made a sour green apple on the nose.
I'm getting a peppermint covered in powdered sugar.
We are having two different experiences here.
Says every man and every woman ever. You looking at your dog?
Well, he was just here because he licked my foot just a second ago.
It wasn't your dog.
Well, we got something to talk about him.
The water added a level of thickness that wasn't there on the neat. I can almost chew it. Yeah, it's interesting. The pepper, I'm getting a pepper.
It's like a pepper
hug now.
Sting as the finish.
I would say ginger, I'd say vanilla, and I'd say pepper for the finish for me.
Yeah. I had a lot of time. There you go.
Not even gonna show it?
Nope.
Not even gonna show it? Just, you know, I don't think you can even show the emoji on that. So if I don't pay attention, she'll write perverted stuff on here.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah. Good, I like it. You don't know what number you're writing. I never actually look at you writing your numbers. Huh, you have nice penmanship. 85, what'd you do, Gene?
I did an 84.
I cheated and I saw you. Yeah, it's
84.
solid intro. I would love to have more rye notes as a rye guy.
Yeah, if you're gonna put rye on there, give me some rye.
Well, they have one that's Irish and bourbon. You want to try that one?
Let's do that
We'll
one
try
next.
that one, another one. Okay, we'll review that next week or something.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Do you want to know how much this was?
I want to say this was the cheapest one, and it was like 30.
32.
32. Yeah.
I just lost a lot of my hair just then. Check that out.
Yeah, that's exactly how I lost mine. Stupid glasses. Why don't I wear glasses anymore, Gene? Yeah.
I can't. I wouldn't spend any more than that on this. Right
yeah, it's a unique way of doing things. They're doing Irish style in America. They even have their master distiller is also Irish, from the country of Ireland. Where you hail from, Gene? From which you hail, rather, Gene. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.
Oh yeah, and subscribe to the channel.
I don't want. We got nothing else to do.